Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Footy with Trudy. I'm your host Trudy. I'm here today with a thin squad. I'm here today with Edosa and Skip. We're gonna go through the top six and see and talk about how they've done so far with the two games in, and we're gonna take a vote as to whether we need more patience with the coach or we need more pressure. That is, the time is now. Obviously, because Man U is the best team on earth, we're gonna start with Man U. Take a look at this jersey. It's clean. It's wonderful. I'm in love. But let's hope that this jersey is not the best thing about this season. Skip, what do you say about Amarim? Do we give him patience or do we give? Is it now or never for him? The pressure
It
is now.
doesn't. The way I'm going to put it is, it's not a matter of giving him anything, patient or whatever. You are stuck with him. You sacked the old director of football because you wanted to bring this guy in. Like also like you fire lunch lady and everything to get him the players he want and all of that. So will you fire more people to now sack him again? It doesn't make any sense. You are stuck with him at least to mid season. Like you're just 15 games in, that's when you might be like, oh, do we have an option, or is there like, do we go with him or not? Should he stay or he should leave? So you have no other option. So, and also it seems like a stubborn guy, which is just going to play the three at the back thing forever. So again, just thank God you have Grimsby and Burnley next. You should be beating those two. If you guys now don't beat Burnley, I'm telling you, you guys are. I don't think you guys are in a lot of trouble. You guys are in trouble a little bit, but if you don't beat Burnley, you are in so much. Yeah, cancel this season for you guys. Just cancel this season. Like, don't even try anything. Just cancel this season. Just know it's pain and suffering. You think last season was bad? This season will be horrible. Pain and suffering. So, like, if you guys can be Grimsby or whatever their name is, you guys will win. I can see that. But Burnley, if you don't win, is it on Saturday or Sunday? Then there's something wrong. Just cancel
Saturday.
the whole season. So that's just it. And also, United fans keep saying, "Oh, change, play three in the middle." Your last game, you played three in the middle. Where was Mason Mount? Mason Mount wasn't as high as was the two name, Kona and Umbemo. He was dropping to help those two weak links you have at the middle.
Bro, say weaklings. Wait.
He keeps dropping.
He,
Mason Mount was dropping so deep. Go
he
look
wasn't
at it
he
again.
wasn't dropping as much
No,
as
no, no, no.
no.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a coach that just played three midfield and they all lined up in the same line?
Bro,
They
there's a
never line up in the same line. If
no.
you always look, there's always a more forward, more attacking midfield, and that was Mount. He was dropping in, while Kona and Mbemo was like further. So I'm not sure what you guys were talking. That is when you're playing fourth, when you're playing three at the back. Go look at Conte. Go look at Tuco's on. It's the same thing. They drop into that middle to again, they are not on the same line. Even if you're playing 4-3-3, you'd never see three midfielders just on the same line. That's calamity right there. Like
Like a chorus
honestly,
line. Like a chorus
yes.
line.
You will never see that. If you see that, just sack the coach. There's some Gary Neville, Gary Neville, some things Gary Neville would do. So just sack the coach. But you guys played that. That was where Mount was kept dropping. So I'm not sure what you guys are saying. Oh, change the or play three in the middle. That's not going to help. And some people, even the 15 minutes I said in the group chat that, oh, you guys are playing well. I wanted to call Kuna out or whatever his name is because he took a shot from outside the box. The first shot he took that hit the bar. Why was he taking that shot? That was a bad shot. In NBA, they call it bad shot selection. That that's basic because
So
Umbemo
there's
was
this.
one. Sorry, like Umbemo was one on one with the other defender on the right hand
On
side.
the
You
right hand
just
side,
have to
yeah, I
give him
remember.
and just run it. That's all you have to do. That's Umbemo bread and butter right there. That's his bread and butter. So why are you taking a shot from there? If I'm a coach, if the coach is not shouting at him, and this is how you guys end up with Fernandez, that Fernandez just believe he can just be shooting anyhow. It's because you people encourage this type of attitude, this bad. Even the goals Fulham scored against you guys, that this dude was doing Crofton inside his own
Bro, do the
50.
Spinaroli man when he lost
He
that
was
ball.
he was doing
I knew
Crofton.
it. I
You
knew
remember
it.
when this dude would be shooting like an idiot, and two we went and you people would be clapping for him. and you'll be encouraging bad attitude. This is how they get confident to be doing
I
stupid
can't
things
even
like
bend my
that.
neck for the celebration of.
Like it's like stupid things like that. Just because you take a shot from no, you shouldn't be taking and you score, doesn't mean you should do it next time. But immediately you people keep encouraging dumb things like that. That is how they will keep doing more dumb things until this happens. Then you guys will start shouting, "Oh, why did he do that?" Because you guys have been encouraged. The coach has been encouraging dumb things. But
I,
United still have the team to do well. Your manager just need to change the whole setup. Throw that setup, throw it out. You can do. See, if Tuchel can win Champion League with midfield of Jorginho and Kovacic.
Conte was them. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
Conte
Conte
was
was
Conte is three men.
one leg Kante, one leg Kante, please,
One leg Conte is two of him. Conte is like four people, man.
one leg, one leg Kante, like that.
Hashtag
But
Naruto. There's six of them, bro.
and
There's six of them.
and this guy had Albert and Werner and Mount, Albert Werner Mount, like in front. If he can win it, he can figure that he just need to like throw out the whole ideology. But he's a stubborn dude. That's just my own thing. Like will he eat his own word and be like, you know what, it's not working. Let's go back. So, but you have no choice than to just stick with him until December.
What I would say is I don't even know, man. I think the issue with the midfield, whether Mount drops back or not, like people have said, we have an abundance of number 10s. Bruno Bruno is a liability as a number 10 in terms of turnover. Now you're putting him in the engine room of where you're supposed to progress the ball. It's making it substantially worse. You can't play him that deep. He caused the corner that led to Arsenal's goal. He did. Remember, he did. He caused it. Like they passed the
I'm
ball to
just
him.
wondering why we're involved in this.
No. I'm talking about like I'm just trying to show you how his turnovers are killing us, right? So, as a number 10, his turnovers are bad because the midfield too can kind of do something. But so deep in his turnovers, bro, you're meeting the next man. I don't know whether it's the system or just the personnel. Amram has said we need another midfielder. He should change his person, but you know he's stubborn, so he's not going to change the system. As for as
But
for Cunha,
but here's the thing. He's so stupid. United directors are so stupid. When you spend around 200 mil, close to that, or even more than that, on three players, and you know your midfield is as serious, why can't you buy two attackers, one midfielder? Why must you go buy three new attackers at once?
because we're not scoring, man. We weren't scoring.
Oh yeah, so ball will be
We weren't,
flying from goalkeeper
we
to
weren't
attack,
scoring.
right? And that's it, right?
The I think the thought process was maybe Amarin lied to them. I would say maybe he was like, all right, I just needed three attackers. I'm going to keep Bruno the way he where he is to keep serving the attackers, which kind of makes sense. But they're playing him too deep for him to even do that.
Sorry,
Go
I
on.
have something to say because like that doesn't really make sense. I mean, we know Amarin is not thinking like that in the first place, so that's fine.
Maybe that's what
But
he
like,
did to finesse the.
no, but like even last season, I feel like there was a point where Bruno started playing in midfield, not just as a 10. Like you will see him and only pop up in midfield. And like the thing is, in theory, I get it. You have a player that can pass the ball at a very high level,
The
the
range is
range
there.
of passing, and then you theoretically signed a 6'5" monster, a
That can
really
dunk.
quick, a really quick winger that can play on the inside, a really quick 10 that can play wide. So theoretically, you think you're constructing some kind of attack. The problem with the players that were signed is each one of them was the big fish in a small pond. So now you bring them to a team where they're now having to share the food in the water with other big fish. Now, whether they're actually big fish or not is a different conversation, but the mentality that they're big fish. And now you have three big fish and one striker that should be big, but the mentality actually seems to not be as great as I thought it would be because how he ended up in Man United, I don't really get. But that structure doesn't work. And I really want you to buy Baleba for 100 million so that I have proof
Isn't
that
Balaba injured?
he's not injured.
He
Yes,
was
sir.
subbed out of the game.
Just had a bad game.
I thought he was injured.
He was playing bad.
We're playing bad. Getting monstered. So, I mean, sometimes being linked to Man United will do that to you. You work so hard for a living and then find out you're going to join Man United.
Bro, it's the money, man. These guys are coming for the money. They're not coming for their careers.
No, I get that, but like, I want you to sign Baleba so that there is proof that Amorim is bad. Because like now, it's in that thing where it's like, okay, how much money do you give this guy before you know that he's good or bad? Ateta built the team that actually competed for the first time with 200 million. 200, that same 200 million you just
We can't
blew
go
on.
to, bro.
No,
we can't
I
go
get
to.
no wait,
we
wait,
can't go
wait,
to. Come
no.
on, guy.
I know
come
why
on.
I'm saying this.
We
Like,
can't go to values of. We
it's
don't
not,
want
I'll
to go
tell you
there.
why you can go to values of player. You went and bought a number 10 whose XG is solely from the fact that he takes shots from anywhere and everywhere. And he's already doing it at your team now in Kunha. And he overperformed. Nobody overperforms 2 seasons in a row. Nobody in the history of Premier League has overperformed 2 seasons in a row. You didn't do it once, you did it a second time. Because you then bought Umbremo, who is very clearly a right winger, not right winger as in racist. He plays on the right wing. And his bread and butter is that someone does all the work and finds him in space. But now he's supposed to be a 10, creating space for other people to score goals. Like, what? Where is it? Why? Like, why is that the reason? Why is that the person that you bought for that? So he went from our only 10 is Bruno to now we have 3 that we have to play. Because Bruno is your captain, so he's not sitting on the bench.
Tens.
You didn't pay 70 million for Kunha to come and sit on the bench. You didn't pay 70 million for Mbembe to come and sit on the bench.
And
So
that's why I
In a
said they should have
formation that
bought.
arguably doesn't need it.
That's why I said they should have bought 2 attackers,
but
1
even
midfielder instead of going
even
to protect.
2, I don't think 2 works because like their
So if they
strikers.
get a striker and a 10, it still work. Like let's say they remove either Mbemo or Pruna, they don't get one of them, and they
Yeah.
actually buy a midfielder like a central midfielder.
No, but like look at this guy's midfield though. So he's putting you like let's even pretend that Ugarte knew how to pass the ball. Let's pretend. Make believe. Ugarte can pass the ball. Manuel can pass the ball. Let's give Manuel legs and lungs. Right? Because that essentially that's what you're buying in Baleba. So you have 2 midfielders just sitting there. But they can't pass to anybody who can hold up the ball in the 10 position in between the lines. The people who are playing wing backs, one of them is actually really good in Dogo, in my opinion. And the other one is Ahmad, who also doesn't really
Is not a
hold on
wing
to the
back.
ball. It's not a
It's
wing
not a wing
back.
back.
Like,
It's not a wing
that-
back.
If you were going to play wing back, why not just go buy Semenyo for 70 million? He plays left wing back, right wing back. He's really, really effective at destroying things from deep while just running in a straight line. If you're just going to spend the money anyways, there's no thought process. So like, even a good midfield doesn't solve the problem because we already know Bruno is going to play every game. So now you're now going to have 1 midfielder and 3 10s and a 6'5" striker that is never going to see ball in the air because all the guys that are meant to give him the ball are all standing in between the width of the 14-yard box. And the guys that are meant to cross, none of them like crossing the ball into the air. So like, what's this supposed to do for anybody, right?
Welcome to the graveyard shift.
I think that personally, as you all know, I'm a big Amorim fan. I and my family are happy and are willing to sponsor his career at Man United. I mean, we can't afford the salary because we're willing to work overtime, moral support, triple jobs, quadruple jobs, just to make sure that he has a job.
We'll buy his hair gel. His hair is nice. You got to give him that.
Yeah. You know, Arsenal fans, we love a good head of hair. So he will have lifetime supply of hair gels from the very best. We'll talk to Ateta to plug him. But like, no, I really hope he keeps a job. I don't see the underrated beauty of Ateta is that because Ateta figured it out, every club is going to always ask themselves that question. How long and how much money should we put into this manager? And I thank him for that because it's going to give us fantastic moments in life going forward. So, no, like obviously the answer is Amorim should have been sacked in the summer, man. The second you lost that final, that should have been the end of his United career. You don't give him 200 million worth of strikers. Amorim had a transfer season in January. He did.
I mean, there was no money because we
bought
bought Ten Hag. We bought Ten Hag players, so there was technically no money. Like he had a transfer season, but we didn't have money.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
he
mean?
bought Dogu.
Yeah,
Dogu that he wanted, right?
Yeah.
While other managers didn't get anything in January.
Relax, guys. Stop it. Because other managers were there in the summer, right? You can't really compare the two. Like,
So
you know what I mean?
what I'm saying that he's had 2 windows, and this is what he's serving you. This man hasn't won 2 games in a row. Like forget Premier League, add a League Cup, add FA Cup.
Don't worry.
add-
Don't worry. We win 2
add-
games in a row just now, man. We're beating Grimsby,
this-
whatever their
and
name
this
is.
the thing.
Then
There is no guarantee that you're going to beat
now we'll
Burnley.
beat Grimsby. We'll beat Burnley. Relax. Relax with that.
Okay.
Relax
They
with
will
that.
beat
Don't
Burnley.
don't
Relax
say
with that.
wait.
Relax
I
with
just
that.
can't start out this
Relax with
podcast
that.
to be out in time. Don't say I know.
Relax.
I not
Relax.
tell you.
Relax with that.
Don't say I
If
not
they
tell
don't
you.
That's
beat
it.
Burnley, they should just liquidate this season.
No,
Return all the tickets.
Yeah,
Return all the tickets. Return all the TV rights.
Be
Return all the
like,
TV.
we'll take 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give us
No,
16th.
like see, they
And-
just
We have to move on to other clubs though. We're almost 20 minutes.
okay. I think the last thing is just that United
Yeah.
should have been humble this season and just realize this is a building season. It's not
It is.
No, but like,
It is.
most
Who
of
is looking for
your
top 4 or
players are
anything?
coming
Like?
out saying we can win the league.
Relax.
No, but
They,
they
this
are.
is that's propaganda now. Like,
not about propaganda.
what do you want them to? What do you want them to say? It's just like everybody criticizing Amorim for saying for playing what's his name Bayinda. Like, bro, as like they always say, it's 2 shades of shit. Onana or Bayinda. I don't see the difference between the 2 of
there's a
them.
difference because
Bro,
it's
no.
not just that he's playing that guy. The goalkeeper you're going to go and sign is clearly a number 2.
Who's
You're
this?
about to go drop 20 million on a number 2.
Who's this?
The Simmons something Leonard guy, some guy from Belgium, Baby Courtois. He's the number 2 today.
Oh, that young guy.
Yeah, like so it's just stupid things every single time. Like, okay, you don't like Onana, that's fine.
It's stupid things. This sounds like part of the symptoms I called
No,
up.
but
Like
you've
some.
changed. No, you have new owners. You have a new board of directors from City. You're spending money, so you're not like, oh, we're not
Oh,
spending.
we always spend.
money.
We always spend money.
You
That's
change the
never
type
been an
of
issue.
Players that you sign, but for some reason you keep on signing players for a manager that doesn't have sense. This manager doesn't have sense.
Is it the manager though?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm sure it's not the manager that found this guy.
So who is not to blame? Omar, Mr. City Excellence. Anyway, Sha, what's my own? I want
I say, what's my own?
You can't keep on
Let's-
signing idiots. I'm
Let's
there for it.
switch gears to Chelsea. Patience or pressure?
Chelsea.
Club World
Man-
Cup
man-
champions,
There's
conference champions. You guys have that
Yes.
ugly ass circle in your distance for the next 4 years.
nothing. 4 years.
Es-
You will see it for the next
Estepo on
4
deck.
years. It will be there for the next 4. See, the home, the away, and
The alternates, the alternate.
combine all of them. They will be there for 4 years. You hate it like it is there for the next 4 years.
We love it, man.
I
and we'll
don't
always
care what
remember
anybody
Maesca
has to
from.
tell
It's
Or what to
ugly.
say. It's going
Why
to
is
be
it
there.
ugly? There's nothing ugly about it. It's just a patch now. Who cares?
It's a big ass patch.
yeah.
But go on,
But-
let's
But
Moretzka.
like for Chelsea, there's nothing like weight or pressure or whatever. It's just like our last game. I wasn't impressed. I was actually more impressed with our second half of Crystal Palace than the last game that we won 5-1. So, which is something. So there's not. I'm just waiting to see the third game and to like go from there and all of that. So there's no weight or pressure. There's no pressure on the manager right now. We're just looking at him. There's no pressure. So
First, we're just looking at him. Do you play better without Palmer? Or is it just that West Ham is so bad?
there's no. So here's the thing: when we play with Palmer, since middle of last season, everybody like teams are just like we don't care what anybody else do. Boy is not getting to Palmer. Palmer is not getting, and Crystal Palace did that thing so well that they were like, pass the ball from now to the end of the day. Palmer is not touching this ball. Like they were just cutting, and it worked perfectly. And that's why a lot of people are always saying, can you move Palmer to the wing or give him a free road that he can move? So that at that point, it's not as if they are just blocking the middle alone. You can't block the middle, you can't block the wing and do everything at the same time, right? So try and move into this thing to the right hand side. And before he got injured against West Ham, that was basically what we were doing. They were like, oh, let's move him. So him and Jao Pedro, yeah, would be just be switching from 10 to wing, from 10 to wing, from 10 to wing. But he got injured. So at least the coach saw that against Crystal Palace that, okay, if this is what everyone wants to be doing, except the lower team that no ball to Palmer, why can't we give him two roles that he can be at the wing 1 minute, then be at the center? Now block the center, then he's at the wing. Block the wing, he's at the center. So, yeah, so I don't say we play better without Palmer. I just think West Ham
Teams
was
haven't
just
figured.
bad.
Okay,
West Ham were just bad that day. It's not as if we played better. Like Jao
not
Pedro
that day.
did
It
his
looks like they're
thing.
bad. Period.
El Salvador did his thing. Everybody just did that. The West Ham were just bad. Even like looking at Crystal Palace towards in second half, towards the this thing, we could have scored 2, 3 goals. These people just started balloon ball over there. They were doing Bruno Fernandez. Like we could have second half, we could have scored 2, 3 goals and like just like and people the whole history of Crystal Palace, oh yeah, the block will have just disappeared. But again, we ballooned the ball. Chaloba had a tap in, it missed. Andre Santos a tap in. Estava was like we could have won that game second half and just end the game. But so yeah, it's not as if we play better without Cole Palmer. It's just teams know when Palmer is on the pitch. Palmer is always the first option. So yeah.
And also with these guys pushing for basically almost challenging for the title last season, and Enzo kept telling us, "Hey, we're not title challengers. We're just here for top four," and they ended up being top four. Do you think it's reasonable to have them challenge this year, or another top four season is acceptable? Well, let me try to close this
I must
song.
have missed when they were challenging last season. When were they challenging last season?
Early in the season, when they were first for a while, and second, you guys laughing. Oh my god.
Please, no. Why do I tried to be serious in this podcast. Like, no, they are not going to challenge you anything. They can stay as close to the pack as they want. It doesn't really matter. The entire idea is that your strikers this season are Delap and Pedro for the whole season.
Jackson though.
Jackson is going to Bayern or Newcastle, so like it's
So, is it acceptable that these guys spend like $1 billion and it's just top four, where everybody's just accepting that they shouldn't have any
well,
ambition to
I mean,
challenge?
first of all, it's 2.6 billion.
Aha, aha.
But then, as you know, they are fantastic slave owners. Sorry, traders of players.
It's a traders.
Traders of players. They sold over 250 million worth of players this year. Like it matters when you replace them with basically the exact same level of player. The only good thing that can happen for Chelsea this season is if Estevao becomes or turns out to be a star in EPL. Because then, yes, they can actually start maybe causing some serious damage. But as they're currently designed, unless they're going to go sign a striker, funny thing, they have one in Strasbourg that they can go get whenever they're ready for him. The mega guy. But like, there's
Wait,
nobody
so
else.
Emega is better than Jao Pedro as a striker?
100%. Like, at least we've watched Pedro for many years now. Like, it's not like he's new. Yeah, sure, he has some nice skills, but like, he doesn't have the temperament to sustain a team like Chelsea. That's just the truth of the matter. Like, you can.
And a mega that have done it only for 1 year and it wasn't even all that good. Only half a year is just all better. That's what the decision you've came to.
No, me, I'm going based on what I think the potential of the player is. Pedro is not going to be anything more than what he is right now. A really nice player that can dribble, pass, run, hustle, has nice moments. But then you're talking about potentially one of the best strikers of his generation. Like, it's not close who I would rather put that time into. That's my opinion. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. But Chelsea as they are today don't bother me. To be honest, Palmer hasn't done anything more than half a season. So like I'm I'm still not sure where this whole Palmer thing is coming from. Yeah, they're not going to get the luxury of being able to rest their players midweek this season. So we'll see whether they actually know what they are doing. Because everything is nice. I mean, you're having Caicedo and Enzo passing around the midfield, and you're watching West Ham casually jog back into their half. Like, come on, now what are we doing here? Like, nobody.
Casually.
Like, if that was Arsenal, they're not letting you, like, West Ham are not letting you do that for any reason in your own half. Talk less of in the middle of the pitch. Like, they're going to be trying to press you. And like Newcastle just found out. Sorry, Liverpool just found out today with Newcastle. Like, when teams actually want to play, you all of a sudden those things you think are really good at, you are not that great at them.
They only 10 men, man. My God.
You get so like teams will finally at some point decide, okay, maybe we should actually play Chelsea, and then they will see that they're not as good as they think they are. But that is based off what they showed me. Now, there's still 1 week. They could still spend 300 million and get Isak, for example, and then we can be having a different conversation.
My money long.
Get their money really is long.
Money is long.
I can't lie. Not that I see what it's like to be standing players and do how I can't lie. Highly recommend. I'm sorry for saying anything about it, Skip. Forgive me. Spending money is nice. Buy all those players, bro.
Speaking of which, let's move on to Arsenal. Pressure or patience? Skip. It's
At this point, there's even no excuse anymore. It's like I immediately they were signing Eze. I put in the chat like at this point there's no excuse or whatever. You just have to go win it. Like at this point, and like I even put in the chat.
When you say it, do you mean the Premier League or just the trophy?
No, the Prem or the Champions League, wherever it is. Like I see no like their squad is stacked. And then they want to buy what's this guy again from Bayern Leverkusen again for the central back. Their squad is stacked. Like that's the definition of being stacked. And like, hey, I used to have a squad that stacked before. Like a lot, like that
before the war.
That's definition of being stacked. So at this point, you can't even blame Martinelli. You can't blame Gabriel Jesus or whatever his name is. You can't pick one person and be like, oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because they kicked us, we got injured, everything. You have players. So at this point, it's no matter even patient or you're doing it. They just have to go win it. And if end of the season, if they're like, oh, coming up with excuses again and all of that, then at that point you have to look at like, God damn, excuse FC. Like at that point, because you just have to go win. I'm not saying they have to definitely win the Prem, but they need to go win Champions. If not, if they are not winning, they need to win like this thing. And the same goes for Liverpool. Liverpool needs to win one of the two.
Wait, before you talk about Liverpool, though, I feel like
I have a question. Sorry, okay, so that I will not forget. So Arsenal spend how much? 200
billion.
€1 billion, by the way, not pounds. And that
billion
is
and billion.
Not billion and billion. I'm fine with that. So Arsenal spend €1 billion in 6 seasons and suddenly have to go win the league.
It's not out.
Wait, no. Let me
Yes,
now.
Yes,
I know you know what I'm about to say. That's why you're rushing it. Wait, just wait. But somehow, and that's the team that finished behind Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham when this guy came. If you look at the spending chart, every one of those teams has spent $1 billion minimum. Every one of those teams has spent $1 billion minimum.
Yeah, I'm sorry about spending.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
You just said $1 billion. You just said $1 billion. I'm saying in that same time span, every single team in the top 6 has spent $1 billion minimum. If we are going by euros, Chelsea has spent €3 billion basically in 4 windows, 5 windows. Somehow they don't have to win the league. No. It has to be Arsenal. That said, yes, there is pressure. Arsenal should be trying to win something this season. I'm not really sure. Look at how I'm talking about Liverpool when Saka is injured. Because I can see that we have enough players that we should just be going there and smashing these guys. Let them know, okay, all those years of, oh, we're missing players, it doesn't mean anything now, we're ready. But, like, if we don't win it, it's because one of these other teams that literally spent as much as we have won it. It's not like it's...
Okay, Edosa, quick question. Within that 6 years, which manager has done a better job of building a better team?
Which manager has stayed within
No,
6 years?
no.
For 6 years?
That,
For 6 years?
6 years you're talking about,
Yeah.
all those managers, which manager has built a better team? I've done the best job, or I've done the most fantastic job of building the best team within that 6 years.
Arteta. Unless
So again, and that's what we're saying. It's not about
no,
money spent.
no,
It's
no, no,
who
no,
has
no.
done the best
I
job
don't
of
think
building a team to
no.
go
So
win. So
you're trying to punish
Exactly.
somebody.
anybody can spend
You're
money.
trying to punish.
No,
Thank
Trying
you.
to
it's not
punish
that. Like,
Arteta
if
It's
you've
not
done a
punishment.
good job, which can be like you've done a good job to get yourself here, and you should now take the final
Cross
step.
the line.
Punishment. It's
But
not punishment.
we already know
Okay,
that
so
it's not
so
enough.
going forward, we should say Arteta hasn't done a good job. Your squad is rubbish, so you people shouldn't be there.
There are people who argue that Arteta hasn't done a good job because despite all the players that he hasn't won anything when people are winning with a lot
Say,
less.
it's only an idiot that will look at where Arteta picked Arsenal from, the team and everything he has built to now, and be like, oh, he hasn't done a good job in terms of building a team and all of that. It's only an idiot that will say that. But now, if they say he needs to go win something substantial to to round everything up, they do have a point in saying he needs to go win something to round
Okay,
everything up.
so
Because
So-
Arteta is not a director of football. He's not just building FC. If that Arteta's job was director of football, we can be like, he has rounded everything up, he has done everything perfect. But
Okay.
Arteta has actually helped those directors build a team. And as a coach, what determines rounding everything up for us to say perfect is him going to go get one of those things, not a trophy we're talking about.
Let me
But
interrupt
again,
you for a second.
over the last 6 years, Arteta have done the best job when it comes to building, like brick by brick. When they say brick, he has done it, and he has done it better than Pep. We can be like Pep has won the most trophy, and he has done everything, and like his achievement. But let's keep it right. Arteta have built the better team over that life. And again, that is a credit to him. We are giving him credit, and that's why everyone
We need
is
that
like, at this
silverware,
point,
though.
there's no excuse.
We need that silverware though. But I like what you said about Prem or Champions League, because I know that there's so much pressure on Arteta that if he even wins the FA Cup, they'll be like, bro.
No.
So after spending $1 billion, you went to go win the same cup that you were able to win when the team was shit.
That's not even what's going to happen. Though. Like if we win the Premier League, it's going to be you spent $1 billion to win the Premier League. Like we slapped Man City 5-1, we're catching hits for doing it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Like it's very different.
You people are so sensitive to spending
It's not-
this
it's
thing.
not
It's
about-
not my money. It's
not
you
about
see, you
spend-
just
you're
said
not-
it. No,
you're not
Edosa, you
listening
just
to
said
me.
it.
I was
You
just-
love this feeling of
I
spending
just
that
tell you the
money
money
on
is
buying
free to
those players.
spend. I
don't
just
know why
said
you
it.
people are like, oh,
No,
we
no,
spend $1
no.
billion,
You're not
we spend
understanding what
200.
I'm
It's my
saying.
money,
Okay,
yo.
let's-
When
You're
we're
not,
buying
you're,
these
not,
jerseys.
you're not
Quick
understanding what
question.
I'm saying.
Leicester City, when they won the trophy and they spent like $1 million, this thing, did they give them an extra trophy to be like, oh, you only spent $1 million, take this
No,
and you won? Did they give them
but
this
Extra trophy.
They
like,
got more money in the sense that they were able to do it on. a
and
really
where
small
were and where are they now? And where are they now?
I mean, those guys, they are
Yeah,
owners
I thought
died.
so. Say, give Brighton 2, 5, 6 years, they will go back to this thing. They cannot sustain that. Oh, not spending money and selling players. It's impossible to sustain. At some point, you will get unlucky and pick 3, 4 bad players, and then you struggle and you end up back. It's not sustainable.
Okay.
The way spending is not sustainable. Selling your best player, thinking, oh, you will get it, is not sustainable.
Okay.
So
Ask Spurs about that. How many players did they replace Bale with with that money? Didn't they buy like 5 players?
They don't have sense.
With that
That's a
money.
different thing.
So that was it. Oh my god, Jesus!
They bought 6 players.
6 players with just that guy's money.
Yeah.
We just need one of you to pop, just one. No, that's just one.
So-
They're like, nah, B, nobody.
For me, I think pressure is fine. Like pressure is a privilege, right? It means you've done something right. I think that given that the end goal is not guaranteed, like if we don't win the Champions League, it's probably because PSG won it again. Have we spent as much as PSG? No. Given all that we've done in the league, in the EPL, wages are the real determination of who's really spending, right? Because no matter what your salary is, your wages are kind of within the value of your player. And Arsenal are literally behind City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Nah, man, I don't buy that shit. Nah, stop it.
But that's what
I don't
they
buy
are,
that
because
shit.
no, as of last season, they are.
Last
No, not where they are. I'm talking about determining the value of a player by wages. I don't buy that.
Okay,
I don't buy that
that's
at all.
wrong.
I don't buy that.
Spending.
I don't buy it.
No, not the value of your player. I mean like the spending that you're actually spending.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
Like
Okay.
it's
They spend
not the
because
value of
when
the
they
player.
spend
Okay.
But
Okay.
like
a lot out of
for
what
Arsenal,
Ask
right,
Rashford, bro.
transfer
for
budget.
Arsenal, you're going to say
Assistant
that,
was still here because of wages.
no,
Like,
but
bro,
like for
what is
Arsenal,
this?
right, Partey was on 250, Jorginho was on like 200, Tierney was on 150. These guys are
Someone told
gone.
me Jorginho took a pay cut and was on 120 before.
Who
That's
said
what they
that?
told me when he was there. Again, that's what they told me because I told them
We
that
gave them a
dude
new
was
we
on
gave him a
180.
new.
I remember this conversation. I was saying he was like on 180 when he was at Chelsea, and people told me, "Oh, he took a pay cut to join Arsenal," and I'm like, it doesn't make sense.
I
So
mean,
again, I'm just pointing
I
it out.
don't
That's what
know.
they told me.
I think it's more likely that he took a pay cut and then eventually got a raise. So like Kepa now that's on like 775, he's probably going to get a raise in like 2 years or a year. That's what Arsenal tend to do when you come in on a low fee. So most of these players that we signed, they're not making up to even what these guys that left made, right? So like we're probably still in the same place in terms of salaries. Why? The only people that are going to come and make more money are like, what is his name? Jokeres, who actually cost us less in salary than Sesko would have, which is still kind of crazy to me. And then
That's why the bro came our way, man. You saw the guys
what's
that
his
will pay.
name?
Baby,
Eze.
would you come my way?
Is it probably the one that's actually making 200 out of the guys that just joined? So like we're still in a place where like we're not spending the way people think we're actually spending. Okay, yeah, salary looks. I mean, transfer wise, it looks crazy, but like in terms of who's actually putting money into their team, like we made 5 subs
You have to
this
switch,
weekend.
You have to
Sorry,
switch,
we made 5 subs this weekend, and 3 of them are not even able to drink in Canada today.
These
That's the
guys
thing
are
they're calling so.
these guys are doing their
Africa.
homework as well.
You get. So for me, Sha, like I think Arsenal win something this season really big, but I already know that it won't matter because they just find something not to talk about. Oh, you spent 1 billion and that's all you want. Even if you want the quadruple, it's like, oh, you have to spend 1 billion to win the quadruple,
See,
and it
whether you
doesn't
like
Way
matter.
it or
too
not,
It doesn't
no team
matter.
is going to be in top four without spending. Look at
easy.
Tottenham. They are trying to spend 70 for 70 mil. They know
You
you
know.
need to
Football
spend
guys.
because the levels keep going up and up and up. You need to. So
So stop
all
talking
this
about
money
our.
spent.
Please, stop. Everybody, stop talking about our 200 million plus three front three. You need to spend to even be 16th. Kachi, I'm going to let Kachi take us away with Liverpool. Pressure or patience for what's his name? Slots. I'm going to add like a third thing for Slots. This guy isn't the
Bro,
luckiest man alive. Like,
bro,
what is
it's
this?
it's pressure. It's pressure because you came in and then you were like, "Oh, I'm the second coming of Jurgen Klopp." You inherited Jurgen Klopp's team. You did some minor tweaks, and you were like, "Oh, I'm the best thing since sliced bread." And then you ran away with the league. Okay, so now this season you've sold Jurgen Klopp's forwards, all but Salah, that doesn't track back anymore. And then now you're like, "Let's see what you actually do." Florian Wirtz is gonna be a flop. Mark my words. I told you guys from the beginning of the season.
We told you in summer. We'll go on.
Eketike is probably going to be the only one that will be a good signing. Frimpong, I already knew the guy blew his hamstring after one game. Semenyo, although Semenyo running.
This guy,
See,
like, I've never run like this before in my life.
thank you. So there's a reason why Pep takes his time to integrate his guys before they start playing full game. This guy just threw Frimpong in there. My guy blew his hamstring. Don't worry, he will learn the hard way. Florian Wirtz, honestly, is like a passenger in the game, and for you to spend 100 million on a midfielder that's just going to be a passenger and not going to give you anything. To me, the
Sorry,
guy's a
I
flop.
have to interrupt you. I
Mhm.
have to interrupt you. Like I keep saying this. Just because you are finding Premier League difficult doesn't make you a bad player.
You're a bad player in the
Is
Premier League.
it doesn't? I
100%. Yes. Yes.
That sentence is fair.
Yes. Yes.
You're a bad player in the Premier
Anthony
League.
settings. Go to Real Betis. But nobody wants you here, man. What is this?
Also, you don't spend 150 million for you to come and be
Let me
doing
tell
what
you
you're
why it's
doing
worse.
here.
Well, that's no. Sorry.
No, but
That's why
Skip, can I
PPL
tell
is
you why it's worse?
difficult.
Wait, Skip,
Can I
let
tell
him
you
go.
why
Let
it's
him go.
worse? The reason why it's worse is that if you're like Shevchenko, that you've proven yourself in a Italian league and you come to Premier League and flop, people can forgive you for saying, okay, it's not your thing. Bro, this guy is still on the come up. So this is probably going to be his ceiling. Florian Wirtz is on the come up. Where does he go from here? If he flops at Liverpool, he's gone, bro. He's going back to
Yeah,
German league.
even most players when they flop at Premier League, where do they go? They're gone. Like again, but even if you look at it, he has proven himself in German league. He won the league for he was the best player in that distance. So he won he has proven himself. So he's not a bad player. And this is why I keep telling people, no matter the amount they pay for you, no matter what, it doesn't, no matter your attribute, that doesn't guarantee success in APL. Because EPL is a different ball, and that's why we love watching it.
True,
Because
true,
it's
but
just a different ball game.
true, but let me say this: the guy broke the British transfer record, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Let's now look at the players that Man U broke the bank for British transfer record. Pogba flop. Pogba wasn't even that bad of a flop, but according to Man U standard, Pogba flopped.
Man flopped hard.
Look at Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe flopped at Arsenal. Arsenal fans have been shredding the guy. So now imagine if Laurent Verts was
enough.
no, but wait. Imagine if Laurent Verts. Just imagine if Laurent Verts, right, is an Arsenal signing. Now tell me
what
if
would
they
the
will not
media
be
today?
Oh my God!
Thank you.
They would have been carrying cross for every game now to crucify this poor brother.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, you put
No,
yourself in
again,
German league.
you need to understand if he's an Arsenal fan player. Arsenal fans will have made a video of them running around the corner doing this or doing this. You know, okay, it's like
This guy's in party time, man. Oh
This
God!
Tottenham, is it right back or wing back that tweeted, "Bring me your best winger" after playing City, right?
Don't worry,
You
we'll be
will
there
see
for him.
when that thing comes back to an odd team, it's nobody's fault. It's him.
No, but the thing that he has piles though, like low key, no winger has ever done him.
Okay, see, yes,
No, it's been 4 years.
Players, if you think players in Premier League they didn't pay attention to that,
Bro,
and they are looking for when they will do him.
it's
Just
been
remember this.
4 years. You know, I hate to give a Tottenham player.
These guys get butt hurt when they look at the selection on FPL and see that nobody selected them. For Christ's sake,
No, but he's gone on actual podcast and be like, yeah, nobody has ever done me, and showed up the next weekend and nobody did anything to him. The guy, I don't know what it is, but
it's okay to say that nobody has never done you and you're in Tottenham. Go and say nobody has never done you and you're in the people qualifying for Champions League every year. If guys in England don't do you, people in Europe will do you.
At that point, like, it's no longer about what he can control, right? Like, if I go to be fair, like I said, I hate to give a Tottenham player any type of credit. I'm sure right now my future child is watching this and being like, I can't believe my father said this. That said, yeah, no, he's fine, but I know Saka has something for him though.
Quick, Skip and just pressure or patience for slots. Quick, we have to do City.
Have we done Man U
last year?
Yeah, so we did Man.
He gets 1 season to do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he has a lot of credit in the bank.
It's beyond credit at this point, man. Like, I don't think anything he does.
Slot.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that he.
Bro, I'm firing him if he doesn't win this season, bro. Liverpool that don't spend money. Stingy club.
No, but they spend the money because they're going to sell Salah next summer.
The money comes out all of a sudden now. Stingiest club in Europe. These people are playing Luis Diaz 65k.
This guy hasn't forgiven them for what he did to Mane. For this guy to play Mane ever since then. Said, yo, this club.
Mane worked so hard, and these guys, I don't even think he broke 100k throughout his time at Liverpool. It's criminal, bro. It's criminal.
No, blame his agents.
There you go.
After that first year or second year, it should have been like, I'm leaving. You saw what Mourinho said about Lassana Diarra. Immediately he plays well, 2 games well. His agent is coming to his office. Like, my player need a pay rise. Like Lassana Diarra and his agent is the reason why his hair is white now. Because every today they are coming to blame his agents. Because I don't know how you'll be playing well for 3-4 years. True. And your agent won't be like, pay rise. Increase that money. That's your agent. I'm sorry, that's not the club. The club won't just walk to you or take money. No. Why? Why should I do that?
Let's ask now.
Quick, okay, let me have Kachi's take on Amorim before we go to City.
He's
pressure for Amorim. Oh my God.
Bro, he's gone by November. It's not matter of. He's gone by November. Remembrance Day. If he survives the Remembrance Day, it's a miracle. I initially said December, but I honestly believe now it's worse, bro. By November, he's gone. Burnley's going to do
what.
See, the next game is
Burnley. Relax.
See. If he persists with this Casemiro and Bruno midfield, Burnley is going to tear us to shreds. You heard it
You know,
here first.
Casemiro and Bruno midfield is the best option we have. Is what? Which
That's
other?
not
What
true.
do you do?
That's not true.
Manio.
I would,
And Mount. You want to do Bruno and Mount?
to me, Mason Mount should not be starting in this team. Leave it as that. Sheshko
Mount
should
was
be
our best player against Fulham. He was the best player against Fulham, bro. This guy was the best. He played better than Bruno. Bruno should not be starting,
Wait,
unless he's starting in
on,
his
Manio?
number 10 position.
Yeah,
What's going
I'll
on,
put him in
Manio?
it. I'll put him in his number 10 position. But to me, I'm gonna play Meno. Meno has to start. He's persistent with this back three. Is gonna be his downfall. I told you guys, mark my word. November 13th, he should be gone. Just after Remembrance Day, this manager
What
should
are
be
you
gone.
guys playing before that day?
Just go check.
Bro, we play Burnley and City and somebody else in the next 3 games. You know,
I think
City's gonna
Liverpool.
do us over. For that one we did them last year that we stole one at
You beat
Etihad.
them. You give City 100%. I know that one for sure, man.
We're not beating City, bro. Pep will
Yeah,
pay
I have
Cherky
faith.
and Reinders. Those guys will tear us to pieces with no midfield. Look at that.
I think Edosa just ate City because of what City have done.
Eight?
And the past, anytime the downfall,
Eight?
he's just like the
No,
way he Stoke.
that
You know the
yes,
feeling
I
he
do
has
not like
against
City.
Stoke.
That's not news to anybody. I also don't care about Stoke.
Why you guys just lose? Just
Nobody-
lose. God, just
You know what
lose.
I wish? I wish for Man City, let Pep should not step down, stay another season, go to Champions League. This new group stage, please God, let's give us City, Real Madrid. I want City.
This guy's.
I
This
want
guy. I'm
want
on
Pep to
looking. I'm
suffer.
on missing myself. This guy's.
That
want
Real
Pep- I want
Madrid
Pep
team,
to
let me not
suffer.
lie to you. There's nothing in that team, bro. Like,
That's another team that is on fraud watch. But actually, while we have Kachi,
Madrid.
quickly
Madrid
pressure
will
for
fraud
Pep.
watch, but we'll beat City, bro. We'll beat City. It's not matter of fraud watch or no fraud watch. We're beating City if we play City in Champions League, home or away. You heard
It
it here
doesn't
first,
matter.
bro.
See,
Bro, it was last season. Mbappe used them and pick hat trick from nowhere.
pressure or patience.
I think at this time, bro, it's pressure. But the reason why I feel sorry for him is like, you know, when somebody that everything you are doing was an invention, now everything was turning to gold, bro. Now it's like a scientist that now everything you're doing
It's turning to
in
shit.
the lab. No, everything you're doing in the lab is exploding, bro. You're blowing the lab, and then your founder is like, bro, how long can we continue this? Because now the mystique of his teams are gone, bro. The mystique of his teams are gone, and he sold all his like most of like to me. If Edison goes, that's gonna be the end of it. Because this Trafford guy they brought, my guy cannot play out for the back, and they persist on playing out from the back. Good luck to him. Onana might have some competition this season in playing out from the back. That's all I'm gonna say. Because based on what I saw against Spurs, if he plays that against any other team or that, and see how Spurs pressed him with like three front guys, he has not seen anything. Let him play that front three against any other team. He may collect 5 by halftime. So for me, long may he continue because I know he's a very stubborn man. He's a very prideful man. He will continue playing his way till he plays himself. He's like Amorim. He will play. They are so stubborn. They will play till it's no longer possible. But to me, I always enjoy seeing the downfall of Pep. So, like Jamie Carragher said, leave football before football leaves you. Like he can take a sabbatical. Nobody's holding you down. You've won 4 leagues in 5 years. You can take a sabbatical. But pride will not let him because he's like, all my ex students that I was tutoring, Enzo Maresca, Teta, these guys want to drag Premier League. So me too. Let me stay here and be the big godfather. But you'll be surprised you'll be surprised what's in store for him. I don't know when
Yeah.
Arsenal play him, but let him play that what he played against in 3 weeks. Okay, good. You guys should not even put Saka. Play easy.
I think Saka is probably missing the game.
Saka miss it, but play easy. You guys should just you see that they are defend, just press it. See Rodri, every time they be bringing on Rodri like Rodri is a sliced bread. That Ballon d'Or Rodri won. It looked like after he won that Ballon d'Or, that's it. There's nothing else left.
Like,
Skip.
Okay, just
Quick,
to add
quick,
to
quick,
what
quick.
Kaki's saying, I think City problem is like their wide areas. Is like no players is like if you watch their game against Wolves, that was the first game of the season. If you remember how many games Wolves has, how many chances Wolves actually got from those wide areas, then they went to go play Tottenham doing the same thing. Like I'm like, do you like they will batter the small teams, like they will beat the hell out of those small teams, But the big thing, I won't be surprised if they play Arsenal and they go like this, they will take 5. If they play Liverpool like this, they will take 3. But anybody below 7th,
Oh, this is Chelsea.
Man City
What about Chelsea? I'm going to put you on the spot. Oh,
is
Chelsea.
going to be no, they will beat us. They will beat
Why
us.
is that?
Because Haaland
Why is that?
Why?
Tell
That's
us.
I said finish. Without time for it to finish.
they will beat us. Because Haaland always just find a way of scoring against ourselves. Like, yeah, so that's why they will beat. Haaland always just find a way. But yeah, so anybody below that this thing, we actually just City will beat them like 5-0 and all of that. So yeah, Pep said they will figure it out. He's too good and he's too great of a manager not to figure it out.
How long do we give him though? Edosa. Quick.
I mean,
bring
it
us
doesn't
home.
matter.
Bring us home.
It's
It's been an hour.
It's gone next summer. Everybody knows the reason why the state was. This was the only way for City to delay the announcement that they're getting relegated. Also, reason why a lot of teams are spending a lot of money, because that streaming money is coming. So, but yeah, no, I think they're special, but like it doesn't really matter. Like this guy spent 300 million in January. They've already spent 250 million this summer, and like nobody's even like everybody's talking about, oh, Ateta spent 1 billion in 6 years. And someone has spent half of it in
6 months.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, are we playing the same sport? Are we trying to win the same thing? But like, yeah, I mean, like, why are they the way they are? Like, you're basically taking out 3, maybe 4 of the best players to ever play in the Premier League from a team, and you're trying to rebuild that same mystique in your team, and the people they've signed can't do it yet. And the goal is that before they can gain the confidence to be able to repeat it, you've already kind of knocked them down completely, or they get kicked out of football. I'm looking forward to the game. I think, yeah, I don't know why. They just, in Liverpool City, I have this thing that I'm just going to destroy them. It doesn't even matter who's on the pitch, you're just going to destroy them. And like, I just think that the same way I've carried them in my mind is the way my players have carried them in their mind. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We have to end it quick. I'm going to ask one more question. I need you guys to give me a quick answer. All 3 of you, same question, quick answer for each of you. Who's going to have more goals and assists combined this season? We're going to cite Man City flops. So, Grealish or Foden? Kachi.
Grealish all day. Grealish already has 2 assists. Grealish will have way more, for sure. Foden is done, bro.
Player of the year.
The only thing that Foden is waiting for is let England go to the World Cup, and England will not do anything, and he will be the fall guy for that World Cup, because England will be stubborn enough to stake him, and then he will be the one that the whole nation will put their disgrace on top of. You know, every year, every 4 years, England has a fall guy. So he's primed to be the fall guy.
Grooming. Skip.
If he doesn't play, he'll be the fall guy.
Grealish, I'll say Grealish, because Everton has set up perfectly for Grealish. Just stay up there. You don't need to track back. We get the ball to you, and you just do your thing. Yeah. So Grealish, easy.
Yes, sir.
I think Grealish too.
Okay. What if Foden? So there's no chance of Foden surprising you guys at all.
Foden no, it's not that.
That pitch, in my opinion.
So he has to play before he scores an assist.
Yeah, I think Guardiola is like kind of done with him, and I don't know why he didn't leave this summer to go play somewhere else. Because Guardiola prefers Oscar Bob, he prefers Cherky there, like he prefers a lot of people now, and just go somewhere else, go play your ball. You're a good player, trust me. There are top teams you can go to and you will play. Like now, if I'm him, I will go to Tottenham, play that 10 role for Tottenham. So Kudus 10, and my Madison is injured now. Go to Tottenham, like
he's injured.
Yeah, go there, go there, you will play. So yeah.
Actually, yeah, bro, I've won my 4 Premier Leagues, man, and Champions League. I would go to Tottenham at that point. At this point, I'm just playing for money. I'm not playing for trophies. And this guy's freshly won a trophy, so who knows what might happen against Thomas Frank settings. Okay, I do need to bring this to an end. It's been a long hour. Thank you guys for attending. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and follow on Instagram and YouTube. As always, continue to love football. Peace.